Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we want to welcome you to our first sign language classes. But before we start, we would like to request each and every person, if you know any deaf person who has any court case and they don't have a sign language interpreter, kindly feel free to reach out and we'll organize legal pro bono services and pro bono sign language translation services, whether it's at the police station level or at the court service or at the court level, to ensure that we make justice accessible to even persons with disabilities, especially the deaf. Before we continue again, remember to catch up on Friday, where we'll be taking persons with disabilities on how to apply for scholarships, so that these opportunities not only land for people who are okay, but also persons with disabilities can always apply for scholarships, and they can always position themselves for these positions, because no one will grant you a scholarship based on your condition, but it is always a competitive process, and we encourage PWDs to apply for these positions so that they can also manage to advance their education, especially through scholarships, which are very numerous. Thank you and welcome. Being our first lesson today, we are mainly going to dwell on introductions, and we'll have these lessons as often as possible, and we will always have these lessons especially on Tuesdays, so you can always catch up on Tuesdays either through Facebook or Instagram Live, and also through the YouTube channel. So today we want to study the alphabets and then and numbers, and if there are possible questions, we'll be able to address. So feel free, relax, and enjoy the sign language lesson. So sign language is one of the major languages that has not been recognized in Kenya, but hopefully through the sign language bill that we've tabled in Parliament through Honorable Umurkin, it will be made a language that is recognized within our borders and even in East African Assembly or East Africa nations. So we begin our lesson for today with alphabets. So hello, that is a major greeting. If you meet a deaf person, you can say hello or hello, and they'll be able to respond accordingly. As you greet someone, you ensure that you put the facial expression. You can't say hello when you are stone-faced, so you have to say hello, so that the deaf people can always read, do lip reading, and they can also, for those who are hard of hearing, can do lip reading, and you don't confuse them with your facial expression, because you have to employ total communication when communicating with the deaf. So if you meet a deaf person, a sign of greeting is hello. So tomorrow we'll go into other forms of greetings, but today we want to take you through the alphabets. So this is A, 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 A. And you have to make sure that your hand is somewhere that a sign language interpreter or a deaf person will be able to see. And this is B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 D for dog, D for dog. Can we start? A, B, C, D. Good. E, F, G. Let's repeat again. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, K, L, M, N, O, P. P is inverted. K, K, P O O P Q. Take note of Q. Q Q R R S S T. Take note of T. T U U V W X X Y Z Z. So those are the letters of alphabet in Kenyan Sign Language. So the more you practice on a daily basis, the more you learn, the more you perfect the skill. So we encourage each and every person to practice the basic sign language, because it's very important at home, at workplace, and everywhere that you find yourself. But most importantly, we also want to encourage government to ensure that in public service sectors like Huduma centers, hospitals, schools, and government offices, they employ people who can communicate in signs, so that our deaf brethren won't have a problem in communication. Thank you, and see you next time. But most importantly, if you know of any deaf person who is in need of legal services, or they need pro bono sign language interpretation, kindly refer them. Thank you, and see you next time. Thank you.